Use your bead bags. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Babaji, you are on mute.
Sorry. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Last 2 minutes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, Everyone has completed their round or still pending? Okay, so what we can do is we can start the class. Yeah. So today's class, any guess what is today's topic? Okay, so let's understand what we studied last time. Last time we learned about the types of foods and why we should avoid non-veg. And now today's class will take one step ahead. And today's session is focused on the devotion and Vaishnava etiquettes. So basically, we'll study this. Let me share my screen and share. You can see my screen. Just say thumbs up if you can see my screen. Okay. Fine. So today, as discussed, today's topic is around devotion, and we'll study more about how we can be on right path to follow devotion. And for this, we need to follow proper etiquettes in different ways. Maybe either visiting for the temple or in your nature, in your behavior, how to behave with different parents and your gurus, and respect for the elder, teachers, and XYZ. So these is the how we learn something today. So very simple. We should offer obeisances. Obeisances means we should bow down to the Bhagwan, that is Krishna, saints, gurus, parents, and teacher. It might be full pranam, that is called full Dandavat pranam, or half pranam, or panchak pranam. That's how we do typically. When we visit temple or we bow down before Guru, we can do half pranam, that is panchang, and when we bow down for the towards the Lord, we should do complete Dandavat pranam. Specifically, it's recommended that boys should offer Dandavat pranam. Dandavat pranam means completely lie down on the floor, stretch this completely, and legs and every part of a body should touch the ground. Panchang means 5 parts: head, chest, navel, thighs, and knee, even hands, everything should touch the floor. Okay, that's how. And females or girls can do half Dandavat pranam because that's recommended. However, they can still do it full Dandavat pranam, but essentially half pranam is recommended as per Shastra. Okay. And suppose if we are meeting any devotee or maybe any form of the guru brothers, so what we can chant? We can chant Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhu evacha patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namah. This is typical mantra we chant when we meet any devotee. Fine. So it means very simple. We are offering obeisances toward the Vaishnava devotee who is dear to Lord and servant of servant, because we are servant of Guru and Guru is servant of Lord Krishna. That's all. Okay. And this, what we are trying to do is, we are saying that we are conditioned soul. We are conditioned soul, and what we do is, you can fulfill our desires in this world and taking us to the Lord. That's the typical meaning of this prayer. We do short prayer. Now see, we have highlighted here these Panchang Pranam. This is Panchang Pranam, half body, forehead, hands, legs, all touch the floor. Similarly, we see here this one. This is Sashtang Pravan, means complete or Dandavat Pranam. This all body, hands, foreheads, chest, navel, knee, and last portion of the leg should touch the floor. That's the Dandavat Pranam or Sashtang Pranam. Now we'll see how do we take darshan of deities, or when we visit temple, or when we have deities are at home. Okay, it's very simple. First is very normally what happen when we have to meet someone in society or maybe in offices. We first get to meet the security or watchman, and then he or they further loop us to the higher authorities. On the same way, we have to first see the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, because that's the basic wherein we can get the mercy of Lord. And from lotus feet, then we can see the calf muscles, then we can see the abdomen, then we can see the higher part chest, and finally we can move up to the smiling face of Lord. That's the typical way of taking darshan, because lotus feet means everyone's intention is to take a shelter under lotus feet of Lord Shri Krishna. And that's how we can see from base, from bottom to the smiling face of Lord. That's the typical way we should take darshan, because in temple sometimes there might be a lot of rush. You will not find time to maybe your height would not be sufficient to see the Lord face. That's understood. But if you have good amount of time, if you're focusing on Lord, if you're seeing visiting temple for first time, or you want to see have a more pleasure to see the Lord, we can start from basic, that is the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, and then startly move up to the smiling face of Lord. That's the typical way you can take darshan of Lord. Now, as a Vaishnava, everyone has proper attire. You should be in proper attire. First, second, there should be sitting portion. It should not be disrespectful to anyone, because when we are visiting temple or seeking darshan of Lord, so while sitting, we should not completely. We should maybe sit into Panchang position. How see this is here. This, or maybe cross leg. You can sit in the temple. Don't show your back or your maybe we cannot back and sit and put your leg in front of deities or gurus. That's not the how we should be done. And try to cover the feet, because if we are positioning feet towards the Lord or maybe to the Guru, or it is disrespectful and to the other Vaishnavas in present. And while taking darshan or visiting temple, we should sit in proper attire, and we should not be we should not fall sleepy, or mind should roam here and there. When we are visiting temple or seeking darshan of Lord, we should focus on Lord and try to get the maximum positive from the darshan. See, we have highlighted here, we should not touch the. See how person has kept the leg up front, and we are positioning the leg on the towards the side. So proper attire is we should have Panchang position or cross leg position when we are sitting in the temple. Maybe suppose if we are preparing any meals at our home, which is free from onion, garlic, and other things. So what we can do is maybe any form of meals what you cook at home. Maybe you offer some carrot, you offer some vegetables which is cooked, chapati or any form which you cook at home, it can be offered to Lord. Offer tulsi leaf on that, add tulsi leaf, and you can offer to the Lord. Okay, and always there is a prayer which we should recite, because we are inviting Lord to accept what we have prepared, and the remnant which comes to us, what the leftovers come to us, that is called as prasadam, because Lord see from his eye and we get the blessings of that. Okay, now we can chant Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gauru Bhakta Vrinda Namo Brahmana Devaya Go Brahmane Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Premapadayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurittuse Namah, and chant Hare Krishna mantra 3 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is the guidelines wherein when you are offering prayer to Lord, you can chant this mantra and offer both to the Lord. Very basic condition. Whatever you are cooking at your home, maybe it's rice, dal, chapati, or maybe any vegetables, any form of for example, suppose you make a pizza at your home or pasta at your home, add tulsi leaf, sprinkle some drops of water, purify it, and offer it to the Lord. That is very simple. Okay, and chant this mantra. This is how we can do bhoga offering. And once this bhoga is left, let it rest it for some time with the Lord, so at least we can get the complete benefit. Maybe at least minimum 10 minutes you can keep at the Lord's place, and after that you can ring a bell and then take it back and distribute among the devotees. That's how typically bhoga offering happens. Maybe you'll have any form of plates, or maybe special plate, something, cover it with a cloth of paper, and then keep it at the Lord's place. And while offering, you can open the cover from the plate and then offer it. Okay. There are a few more guidelines when we are using these some sacred items, like maybe matchsticks or flower or maybe anything which is which we offer to Lord. It should not be kept at the floor, because what will happen? Because we are worshipping it. Though we take it from the market, from different place, but once it comes to our home, we have to maintain the sanctity of the things which you are offering to Lord. It should be washed properly, it should be purified, it should be cleaned, and finally, it can be offered to the Lord. Suppose by mistake you there is some charmer or peacock feather or something which you touch by, or maybe ghee lamp, or maybe something you touched something by mistakenly by your leg or maybe feet. So you can touch on your forehead and keep it again back at the same position. And we should not cross. Suppose this agarbatti you have kept, or maybe flower you have kept, it should not be maybe chamber or something. You should not cross over it. You should not pass it over that. And if that's the case, if something can be discarded, it's not for you, you can discard it. But for example, chamar, peacock feather, or this cannot be discarded. You can touch with your touch on your forehead and keep it back to original position. That's how you go. That's the way to handle the sacred item, because this is dear to Lord and we are offering regular service from this to the Lord. That's how it would be. Pavitra and apavitra. That's the two more important item, wherein what we should do is whenever we are going to maybe someone dies and we go for the funeral, and we pass the stools, we are going for toilets, and we are sleeping more than 1 hour. What we can do is we are not in we are in apavitra state, because we are not purified. So after visiting funeral, we should take a bath. Mostly we follow the practice, and then while going to toilets for 2 numbers, what we can do is we can take complete snan, complete wash, shower, and then again touch the deities. Because without this, you cannot touch the deities, and that's the principle laid by Shastra. Okay. Sorry, we missed one section, dress and appearance. In this, one should wear clean and fresh cloth, because when we are meeting someone, we are meeting Lord, what is important? We should have fresh clothes and neat one, because it is more presentable. Suppose if you're some festivals, suppose for example, we are approaching Vijayadashmi now. We'll have our new clothes and everything, because that gives the good feeling to us, and we become more dear to Lord. Okay. Second, God is very special person, and to please special person, you have to maintain your sanctity. It has to be pure. You have to follow Vaishnava attires completely, maybe dhoti kurta. By males and females can do Radha Gopi Vastra can be wear, or sarees typically, that's how it would be. Now, and apply tilak, because as a Vaishnava, tilak, having tilak is very important on our forehead and other 12 parts of body. We'll cover this session in detail about in next classes, about how should we apply tilak, what are the positions where we apply tilak, then what the mantra need to be chanted, all this. Okay. That's how it would be. Now, and this tilak basically apply on the forehead. We apply Urdu Pundrak tilak, and basically this is the Agni Chakra, wherein when we apply tilak, we are in alert state and we are focused. It helps to improve the concentration, and a person who is meditating and who are practicing Sanatan Dharma or maybe Vaishnava, they should apply complete Vaishnava tilak. We'll show you how the different four types of tilak. Just give me a second. I think so. I don't have this here now. It will show in the base. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the today's session all about. We essentially covered on the two aspects. One is about the devotion, and as a Vaishnava, how we should have our etiquettes, maybe right from getting the into temple, seeking the darshan of Lord, and then offering obeisances and different sitting postures. How should be our appearances, and all this, and what is the impure state and pure state, wherein we can take a snan after this. Yes, that's the today session all about. Any question you can ask. Or you can type in chat box any questions if you have, or maybe you can raise your hands. We'll take the answer question specifically. No questions? Okay, so you might have heard about the one yatra which is coming up, Govardhan Parikrama Yatra. Have anyone enrolled for the sessions, maybe for the yatra? Speak to Mataji, your coordinator, about this. They will give you more brief how you should reach over there, what are the details, everything. So you can come for that yatra. So that gives you more connectivity. You'll be experience the complete journey of where how Lord Krishna has uh, done all the leelas in Govardhan, all the leelas across the Vrindavan and every places. No questions? Okay. So thank you everyone. Hare Krishna. We'll see you next class. Hare Krishna everyone. Thank you.